Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your monthly reading for October. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. If it does resonate, feel free to leave a comment down below, as well as hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Oracle of Fairies for you, so make sure you stick around for that. We're going to be doing the Celtic Cross reading for you for the month of October, Cancer. I'll explain all of the cards as I lay them out in case you are not familiar, so fear not. But let's get into it. Let's explore what's going on with Cancer's energy for October. Take that. That is your energy. This is your challenge for the month of October. This is your conscious energy, your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards the current situation, the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, your hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alrighty, so Cancer, for your energy for the month of October, you get the Five of Swords. So some sort of conflict that you're feeling right now. I don't know if this is like you kind of beating yourself up over something or just kind of putting yourself down in general. For the challenge, you get the Six of Cups. So I don't know if this is something you're kind of conflicted over that happened in the past, like very long ago, that you're still kind of battling over, but we will clarify all the cards in just a moment. For your conscious energy, you get the Empress card. So knowing that you are very caring, compassionate, kind of like you, knowing that you have a very motherly energy about you, and feeling the need to nurture the people that you love and care about. For your unconscious energy, you get Three of Cups. So a very strong foundation of friendship. These could be family members as well. But having a good sense of community, of people that you can go out and have fun with. Maybe unconsciously you may not realize how much or how good of a relationship you have with these people, but we'll clarify. In your past, you get the Temperance card. Could represent a Sagittarius or just a sense of you finding peace and balance and doing things in moderation, not overindulging in any one area. In the future, you get the Seven of Wands. So feeling a need to defend yourself, stand your ground in a certain situation. This could be defending your thoughts and ideals, defending your position at work. Take it as it resonates. For your attitude towards the situation, you get the Nine of Swords. So there's a whole lot of anxiety, fear, things keeping you up at night. It feels like kind of the past is kind of like haunting you, which is interesting. But for the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of, I definitely don't think you are aware, there's a whole lot of success, and people are recognizing you for the success. I feel like everybody views you as this very accomplished individual, but for some reason you don't see that. For your hopes and fears, you get the Three of Wands, so wanting growth and expansion, possibly wanting to travel, maybe fearful of where that growth will lead you, if you'll have to leave some things behind in the process, because for the possible outcome of the situation, you get the Eight of Cups, emotionally disconnecting, walking away from things that are no longer serving you, in hopes to find something that actually emotionally resonates for you. But let's get into the clarifications. Let's start with this Five of Swords for your energy for the month, Cancer. Why is the Five of Swords here for Cancer's energy for October? Why is the Five of Swords here? Okay. So for the Five of Swords, you get the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands. seems like you're kind of in the middle of some indecision here, stuck in some stagnation. It seems like you want to grow and expand, but it seems like you're kind of stuck in your own head, kind of stuck daydreaming about the situation, and then you beat yourself up over that. Or you could just be tearing yourself down from, like, saying, oh, these are just, like, dreams that are never going to happen, get real, like that type of situation or feeling is what I'm getting from that. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. This may have been a dream that you've had or hope that you've had since childhood. Six of Cups, some people say represents like a soul connection as well, but we will clarify. Let's clarify that Six of Cups. Why is that here for Cancer's challenge for October? For the Six of Cups, you get the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups. So this is a soul connection between you and somebody else. Getting you as the King of Cups, that very loving, compassionate individual, and the other person a little bit more cold, a little more aloof, but just very thoughtful, rational. For some reason, there's kind of some dissatisfaction within that relationship dynamic. Or if this doesn't represent a relationship, it could just be you kind of just feeling dissatisfied with life in general, with how your past possibly turned out with some people in your life. If this is representing, could even be representing kind of your parents' energy, feeling a little dissatisfied with how that turned out. It's interesting. It's like when you look back on these memories, you don't like get a happy feeling from them sometimes. It kind of like brings you down, and you kind of reflect on the things that you missed out on. And trying to show yourself compassion and also use your mind to rationalize the situation. Let's clarify this Empress card for your conscious energy for October. Why is the Empress here for Cancer for October? For the Empress, you get the Moon, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Okay. Again, so the Six of Wands is also in your unconscious energy, and it does seem to be kind of hidden by the Moon card. And it's like deep within you, you know that you are successful, and something that you're really passionate about as well. Your intuition may have guided you towards this. This could also be you. The Empress card can represent motherhood. So if it does represent motherhood, if you are a mother, kind of maybe not realizing how great of a mother you are, kind of unwilling to accept that, being a little bit hard on yourself. Again, in general, that might be what this is all about, kind of feeling of looking back on your past and your childhood, and then maybe comparing that to how you're parenting yourself. It's interesting. Let's clarify this Three of Cups. If you're a mother or father, I should say. Excuse me. Or a parent in general. Let's clarify this Three of Cups for your unconscious energy. For the Three of Cups, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords. So that may be why it's in your unconscious energy, this feeling of Nine of Pentacles. You may be kind of taking advantage of, or somebody may be like kind of taking advantage of you and your good financial standing within this friendship. Maybe you're like always the one to pay for something, or there's some sort of like deception going on within this friendship dynamic that needs to be healed. I don't know if you guys need to take some time apart, or if you guys are already taking some time apart in order to kind of restore this sense of community that you once had together. Feels like someone may have previously been dishonest, and now there's a need to, or is currently dishonest, and that truth still hasn't come out yet, so there's a need to bring that truth to light. Let's clarify the Temperance card for your past energy here, Cancer. Okay. For the Temperance card, you get the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords. So I don't know if this was a relationship that you had with a Sagittarius, or it seemed like there's some romantic relationship or some kind of partnership that ended in the past for you, caused a lot of grief, a lot of heartbreak. This ending may have happened unexpectedly, but ultimately I feel like it did bring or restore a lot of peace and balance in your life, or you were just kind of trying to restore that peace and balance after that heartbreak or that loss happened within that relationship. It's interesting. Kind of trying not to dwell too much on the ending, feeling the grief, but not getting stuck in it. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands for your future energy here, Cancer. For the Seven of Wands, you get the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Sorry. I feel like, I don't know if you're approaching somebody from your past again and maybe trying to work something out in the near future, and then you kind of feel the need to defend the fact that you're doing that. Or if you're kind of working on healing some things from your past and coming from a place of love, that you kind of are a little bit rejecting looking at the past again, since it kind of sometimes brings up some disappointing feelings, but ultimately overcoming that and deciding to work on healing those possible negative emotions or thoughts that you have tied to those memories. It's interesting. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords for your attitude towards the situation here, Cancer. Why is this here for Cancer's attitude in October? So for the Nine of Swords, you get the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. So it feels like you know deep down that you are going to have to emotionally disconnect from something, cut something off here. Something needs to come to an end, and you are slowly coming to that realization, or slowly taking steps toward disconnecting from whatever that is, but it's causing you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, kind of like you don't want to do it, but you know you have to do it. So it's interesting. You're trying to be very tactful as well, approaching this situation. And it feels like the more you hesitate on doing it, the more anxiety it causes for you. Let's clarify the Six of Wands for your energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of for October. For the Six of Wands, you get Justice card, the Hanged Man, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of success that is kind of waiting for you on the other end of this decision or this thing that you're trying to disconnect from, but you're still holding on to very tightly because you still kind of don't want to lose it. This could be just you doing you're just procrastinating on the situation. I don't think you realize that you are evaluating things so carefully and trying to view things from a different perspective, all the perspectives. So I don't think you realize even how tightly you are holding on to it. I think you're just like, oh, I'll get around to it, but you're really just procrastinating on making this decision, this truth that needs to come out, your truth that you need to tell. It's interesting. You kind of like want to stay in this stagnant state unknowingly. Let's clarify the Three of Wands for your hopes and fears here, Cancer. For the Three of Wands, you get the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. So wanting this growth, this expansion, wanting to explore and, be excited about life again, but knowing that there are going to be some obstacles in the way, and that's kind of why you're fearful of it. But if you're able to keep the bigger picture in mind and push and persevere through those obstacles and build that resilience, it will ultimately bring balance back into your life, as well as a lot of financial success to the point where you are able to give more freely financially. So just trying to keep that bigger picture in mind, but fearful of the steps that you'll have to take and the hardships you'll have to overcome in order to achieve that. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups for the possible outcome of the situation for October for you, Cancer. There's the Eight of Cups here for the possible outcome. Okay. For the Eight of Cups, you get the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, the Judgment card. Yeah, so I feel like you are walking away from something. You're taking some time to really, have some time to yourself, to reflect on your values, your morals, what it is that you want in life, and then also at the same time kind of feeling invigorated with the fact that you need to defend these values, defend yourself and what you believe in. And it's kind of also like a spiritual awakening for you to really get in touch with yourself and like a revelation of what path it is that you're meant to be on. It's kind of how I'm seeing it for the possible outcome for October for you, Cancer. Let's end it with a card from the fairies for you. What do the fairies want Cancer to know for the month of October? Nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. I'm going to read a little bit from the passage in here for you. The fairies love to leave hints and clues for us in nature. It's one of the many creative ways in which they initiate communication with us. For example, fairies often leave feathers or release floating dandelion seeds to let us know they're nearby. The appearance of a friendly bird, such as a robin, is another message from the fairies that they're close by. Fairies and other creatures often work together as they're all in harmony with the earth, whose wisdom can come in many forms. Just allow yourself to be receptive and use your intuition to decipher any signs that you see. Alright, well that is all I have for you for the month of October, Cancer. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.